Hello and welcome. I'm known from nowhere, and this is WarFrame. So I haven't done WarFrame in a bit. I told myself I wanted to do WarFrame if I got more subscribers, but at the same time, I've been wanting to play a bit of WarFrame, and if anyone wants to join, feel free to. So I'm just gonna go over the stream times real quick. Also, hello, Bobby, Gaming Brood, and the NPC. Thank you so much for joining me. I am just going to go over the stream times real quick, like I just said. So I stream every day at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time or after 3 p.m. I have a Discord down in the description if you wish to know the stream schedule, or a stream ping channel lets you know when streams are starting. There is also a notification bell down below. If you don't have a Discord, you can hit that to know when streams and videos are starting, which are uploaded daily or streamed daily. And you can also ask as many questions or recommend as many games as you want. I'll try and play just everything that you guys recommend. And thank you so much for watching. And if you enjoyed, please like and subscribe. And if you already subscribed, thank you so freaking much. Honestly, thank you. So, this is WarFrame. I love WarFrame. WarFrame was a game that I played non-stop a really long time ago, and now I only come back to it occasionally, but I still love it. And I see that you put, Bobby, you got that red Dobby in My Hero Ultra Rumble in one pull, which is absolutely insane. Like, it's mind-boggling to do that. So I have to remember, there's a mission type that's really good for getting... Here we go. Disruption. Corrupted amalgamation. That doesn't seem too bad. So, any of those who are unfamiliar with what Warframe is, it is a game. It is free to play. It's like Clash of Clans, to where when you make stuff, you have to wait for it to be done. And it's cross-play, free download on like everything. And that's about it. You can completely free to play and get the premium currency by trading with people who do pay for it for in-game loot, or no, that's about it. It's one of the best free to play games I've ever played in my life. And it's not like the other free to play games where it's like, oh man, you gotta like gotcha for it. It's like, no, it's like when I spent money on Warframe, I'm like, I'm glad to be supporting these developers. They are the real ones. They understand free to play.
Oh no, you've caught me. Me and my little partnership. Where's that lotus when you need her? Now, sniff, sniff, betrayers.
What do we got on our team? A Rhino, a Hildren, and a Yariel? No, I've never even seen much of Yariel since I've come back to Warframe. Well, I don't really play too much Warframe, unfortunately. What the? Come on. I had Warframe once. I thought it was boring. Well, Warframe is as fun or as boring as you make it. Think of it like GTA 5. Like, GTA 5 is boring if you follow all the rules. But if you break all the rules and do your own thing and just go absolutely wild and crazy, it's as much fun as you make it. You can min-max, you can pick the Warframe you think that looks cool, you can do a bunch of different, just wacky and kooky things that you think would be impossible. The Warframe devs, I love them the most because whenever the players find something, like, really exploitable, like, let's look at Helldivers. Like, if there's a meta being made, the devs will most likely nerf that thing that gives you all the fun. You know, that OP gun, that super crazy thing that you somehow managed to find. Warframe devs are like, go for it. We'll just make new stuff. And it'll just fall out of the meta, and new stuff will happen, and we'll put out new stuff that may be better, may be worse. But you know, when I'm trying to find a better way to describe this, So, you know when you find an OP combo and it gets nerfed? Warframe? No, you want to find a way to spam it? Spam it. Absolutely go crazy. It is a goddamn power fantasy that they wholeheartedly support, and I absolutely love it. They don't restrict players. They let you go crazy. Wait. Come on. Why is this not working? Come on, work. There we go. That ability is kind of tricky when I'm trying to group them all up. Like this right here, this Warframe, everyone thought she was crazy bad. She's just absolutely mid. Also, Shrill Jackal, hello. I'm sorry, I saw you, I've been looking at you for a while. Is there a story mode I have to complete before I play multiplayer? No, there isn't. There's buffs to completing the story, though. There's abilities and other junk you can get by doing the story. Like, you can play without even touching the story. There's some aspects of the game that will be, like, a little hard for you if you don't complete the story. And some gears and loot, obviously. Just like any game. But one moment, I'm just doing that stream real quick. It changes. It's one of those things that it's as free as you want it to be, or as wacky as you want it to be, or as serious and min-max as you want it to be. But anyways, I did this stream because I've been really wanting to do a Warframe stream, and I feel like a lot of people aren't into Warframe, and that's okay. It's a little sad. I wish more people were into Warframe. They have their own convention. They have a bunch of other really cool stuff for Warframe. It's free to play, and it was one of those things where I'm like, every time I played My Hero Ultra Rumble, I felt bad, because I'm like, people on PlayStation, people on Xboxes, people on Switches, I'm like, Warframe? It's crossplay. Every and all can join. Hello, hello, it's me, the Doorframe Eater. Hello, the Doorframe Eater, the clown. But I just love Warframe. I mean, like, obviously, at some points, it's a goddamn grind marathon, and it makes you just feel absolutely horrible, but when you get that thing you were grinding for, that gun, that Warframe, that very specific mod to give yourself the power of God, it feels amazing. And it just makes you feel good. And then you can go into other lobbies, and you can flex it. You can show it off. There's a saying in Warframe that the endgame of Warframe is just fashion frame, and it's just to where you just try and look as good as you can. Imagine a game called Doorframe. And you just play that 24/7. You know it's hard? I am leaning all the way back, like I'm full reclined. What if My Hero had raids and happened every hour? And give you rewards for hero crystals and stuff like that. It'd be weird if it did. Oh, that's a nullifier field. I don't like that. Group those guys up. That would be cool, but also it'd feel really weird if a Battle Royale had a PvE game mode just randomly just thrown into it. It just feels wrong. A little bit. Just kind of like when Fortnite went from being like a cool, like, build a fort, defend the fort from zombies type, like, wave-based stuff to Battle Royale. But, you know, it worked for Fortnite. Fortnite's a bad example. No, that'd be wacky. Yeah, the My Hero devs are too greedy. I want daily logins back. The OG daily logins with tickets. I want that back. But also, another reason why I decided to do Warframe today is just because I'm like, In case anyone here was really into Warframe, you know, we talk about it. Maybe you're better than me. A lot of people are better than me at this game. And just do it. And I don't want people just thinking I'm going to do My Hero Ultra Rumble forever and ever. Like, obviously, I always want to go back to it and play it. And have it in the rotation. But I also don't want people to think that's the only thing I do. So I feel like that's dangerous to, like... If you're trying to be, like, a versatile streamer, to just, like, get locked into one game for a really long time. And it just would feel real bad. What key do I have? I got brown key. Put brown key in. Right now I'm just stunning everything, just constantly. It's like an event that happens like once a season for 2 days. It'd be weird if they make a boss fight that happens. I feel like there's no point in making content that lasts that long if it's that depth. Like, remember when Overwatch did like those cool events to where you like fought off hordes of enemies? And everyone's like, wow, this is so cool, PvE and Overwatch. And everyone liked it, and then now it's just kind of like they promised it to us, now we don't get it, and it's not cool. I'm getting off topic. I feel like I'm all over the place again today, and I apologize, but more of the story is, if the game makes a bunch of really cool stuff, it makes it a limited time event, that's messed up, and they should not do that at all. Alright, jam the key into here. There's other games too I want to play too. Like Hogwarts Legacy. I've had Hogwarts Legacy for frickin' ever. And what's it called? I never beat it. I never did a full playthrough. I think last time I played it, I got dumped into Gryffindor or something in Hogwarts Legacy, and I'm like, wow, this would be a really cool thing to do on stream. And I never got to it.
Is that all you're good for?
What else was there? Oh yeah, I also saw some people asking questions in the question channel on the Discord, and it's absolutely amazing. Because I really like that channel on the Discord, because let's say somebody asks, like, what games do you think about in the future? And someone goes to the question channel thinking about asking the same question, and they're like, oh, somebody already answered that question. And it cuts down on a lot of, you know, just me repeating information. People can go there and, you know, it's like a little Q&A. Which I think is wonderful.
Let's go.
And what's the words I'm looking for? I definitely do want to get a new please wait screen at the beginning of the stream soon. I'm not sure if I'm going to doodle an image and then, like, get that all set up or not. But I feel like a more personalized please wait screen would just be better. You know, a little bit of love, a little bit of care. It doesn't need to be perfect. Just something to show a little bit of love. And that I care. I think that's what's important. Do that. Defense complete. That was really close. He almost suicided our dude, and we got Riven Silver. So right now, what I'm trying to do is, if you grab a key, put it in the terminal, and defend for 2 minutes, or kill the dude trying to blow it up, you get a reward. And most of the time in Warframe, you need to wait 5 minutes or do 5 waves of defense, which takes time. But here, it's 2 minutes, win or fail, kill the dude, and you get the reward quick. How long are you streaming? Well, it depends. If I do the Warframe stream and people are like, the Warframe stream sucks, an hour. And that's only people let me know that it sucks, you know? If I don't get any feedback on, like, oh man, this sucks. Like I said, if I don't know, I don't know. That's why I always say, like, if you guys don't like a game, you want to change game swap, like, let me know. But I did WarFrame back when I had, like, I don't know, probably like 50 subscribers, and I'm like, I gotta try again in the future. And now we're in the future. And what are these bubbles around? They're just weird ass. Alright, wait. Right here, kill the enemy. They already killed it. Did someone name their pet Tundra? That's actually a really cool name. I want to try and join. I will say, if you try and download WarFrame and join immediately, this is higher level content. So if you're trying to go for a quick download to hop in, it's going to be hard. And you're going to die, like, instantly. But if you're already, like, a WarFrame player and you've played for a while and you have some gear, not like a crazy amount of gear, but, like, some gear, I could see anyone joining in quite easily. I like the UT TBH. What is the UT TBH? UT. What's UT? I'm getting distracted. But I'll say this again. I said this earlier, but I like WarFrame because they finally have cross-platform, cross-play, cross-everything. So it's just a nice, I think, just like a fun time, you know, if I'm doing these grind missions. And if anyone's like, oh man, I want to, like, get that thing too, I'll be like, alright, cool, jump on in. We're gonna get the work done together. And that's part of, like, I think this could be a lot of fun, these WarFrame streams, of me doing, like, X, Y, and Z, and someone popping in being like, oh, I need X, Y, and Z done too. Or I'm like, yo, I'm trying to get this thing, and someone pops in, they're like, oh, that's easy, I got you. And they pop in, and then it's just us talking about WarFrame, and just like how the My Hero streams, you know? It's just like, it's just good fun. And if someone's just kind of lonely, and they're just kind of be like, I need some teammates, they pop in. We got some teammates. We got a squad of 3, and potentially do ranks in the future on My Hero streams. I just feel like it's a lot of fun. I didn't even finish the first part of the story. You don't have to finish, like, all the story. You know, if you have something beyond the basic starter gear, you're good. You're good. Like, if you have a WarFrame and you're like, this is my guy, I love him, I kick butt with him, and you can handle, like, these guys are all level 60 to 80, if not 100 already. I don't know, I wasn't paying attention. But the max level in WarFrame's 80. I mean 30. I say 30. Yeah, what level are they? Yeah, they're all 78 right now. But they're going to keep scaling up as the mission goes on. Oh my gosh, they absolutely eviscerated him. Gosh, I feel like I'm getting everything but the thing I need. And it kind of sucks. I like to be honest. I mean, like, obviously, the first part of the story, I think that's just getting the disruptor off your ankle for the first part of the story. But I haven't done the first part of the story because I made my account back in, like, 2014. And the story's changed since then, so I have no clue what the actual story is like now. Like, the tutorial I played at the beginning of WarFrame is 120% different from what you did. If you're a new player and you download it now. Another reason I love WarFrame, the game's constantly changing. Just, like, improving. I love game devs that strive to be, like, better. They're like, you know, we can do this. We can get this little quality of life thing in there. Instead of, like, some gimmicky bullcrap. I mean, obviously, I enjoy some gimmicky bullcrap from time to time. But quality of life changes can't be beat. They can't. You know, if you get a bunch of quality of life changes and then you get, like, one big update, I'm like, that is, I think, the wombo combo to success right there. And even better if you can, you know, give the quality of life, big content, and not destroy the entire game's meta, betas, and, like, how the game's been so far. It's even better. You know, I was thinking about doing Helldivers 2 stream also, and I'm like, you know what? Everyone keeps complaining about Helldivers 2 and, like, this, that, and the other thing and all the nerfs. And I'm like, I can't do a Helldivers stream because... What's the word I'm looking for? I'm getting dragged in. I have no clue, and there's no vehicles. I hate running everywhere in Helldivers. I hate it so much. Like, if they had a car that was made out of tissue paper, I'd take it. In Helldivers. I'd take it in a heartbeat. Group them all up. Boop, boop. Oh, I boop, booped. But this guy needs to die. Oh, I got caught on that. I love to hug people with Dobby and then nuke them. Yeah, it's pretty good. Hug me, Dobby. Hug me, Dobby is just so freaking busted. Just so busted. But, you know, like I said earlier, if you guys don't like the WarFrame stream, let me know. Because if I don't know, I can't rectify it or change it, or, you know, if there's no appeal for it. I personally like some WarFrame content occasionally when I'm just, like, chilling out after stream. And I just like to turn on somebody that's just, like, grinding their brains out. And then nuke them. All I see is just nuke them. In the corner of my eye. Alright, if I do that... I like Mag because she's got that AoE zone control, CC, stripping away armor, and a little bit of support for her teammates, restoring shields. Come on. Die, 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 die. Defense complete. We somehow managed to pull that off. Pick them all up. Stun them down. Well, it's not really a stun. Mag magnetizes their bones and then crushes them. Which is actually pretty brutal to think about. Imagine just getting your bones magnetized and then all your bones being pulled together into one spot in your torso. That is... actually sounds like an excruciating death. like, totally just... I don't want to die like that, actually. Oh my god, like, I'm thinking about it more, and I'm just, like, imagining your skull just being drawn together into one point in your torso.
Let's go.
Why can't I... I got killed by something. And I don't know what it was. And there's no reses on this, mission, apparently. And this is very concerning, because this rarely happens. Honestly, it's kind of weird being dead on Warframe. But these guys are now level 92, and I wasn't paying attention. I was just kind of talking non-stop. I wonder what guns they're using. So, they're using a Burst in Prime, Naturic, and the other person's using a Torrid. That's the same thing I'm using. The Latum. Everyone loves the Latum. I know a lot of people don't have a frame of reference for what any of these guns are, but the Latum is a secondary that it's like a machine gun pistol, I think. I don't know, it's been forever since I played Warframe. Huh, I really do want to get the rewards, but I can't really do anything. Oh, they finally revived me after like 20 years. God, that was really weird just being dead for that long. Alright, so square going the square hole. Oh god.
Good to see my greed wearing off on you.
Alright, we somehow defended that key. Some way, somehow. And... Alright. I definitely do want to extract after this. This is getting a little hectic for me. So, if I do stop the stream, I'm probably going to stop this after an hour. Because I don't like having just like a 30-minute stream and then just like ending it. I will take a break, probably edit up Paper Mario, upload, and then do another stream, maybe. I just been having a lot of games I've been wanting to try out because I want to try and phase out My Hero Ultra Rumble a little bit. Like, I love Ultra Rumble, it's still gonna be there, but like new Warframe, not new Warframe season, new Overwatch season, not Overwatch season, Fortnite season. It's actually Marvel this season, which is actually really freaking cool.
So, feeling better, Tenno. I can fix that. That's not an ideal outcome. I just hope it's enough to appease that flying freak.
Attack us and we will counter.
Am I absorbing shots? I'm pretty sure I should be absorbing shots. Almost there. Come on. And extraction complete. So I didn't get any of the void relics I wanted. I got arcane primary charger, vital essence. I have no clue what those are. Why am I the only one here? The other people, I think, weren't that interested in Warframe. Warframe isn't the most exciting game to watch if you're not looking for Warframe. And, you know, Bobby, give me your thoughts, you know? I honestly do want your opinions, you know, even if they're bad. I need opinions, I need thoughts. You like racing games? I like Mario Kart. But I can't see myself playing Mario Kart for 5 hours. There was another racing game I played, but then, like... Oh, I hit exit game by accident. What is up with me in closing games mid-streams? Could play the Disney Speedstorms. That feels weird to play. I feel like that's just Disney trying to make a new Mario Kart. And that would never occur to me, but I'll look into it, or like a Flash. Yeah, that's just a code you get if there's two people on the same thing doing it. I probably will just delete this live after I'm done, you know, this live. I'm not too happy with it, with how it's turned out. Not with, like, viewer-wise. Like, viewer-wise, it's fine. It's just not the type of Warframe content when I thought to myself about doing Warframe content that I wanted. You know? And I am just, like, thinking, like, I feel like part of me would be like, I would want to do a Skylanders live stream too at some point, but like I said, I didn't say this actually before, but I love Skylanders, and I feel like no one's ever just looking for a live stream with Skylanders, and whenever there is one, it's either children or like 50-year-old dudes, and I'm like, it's so weird. Why do you want it up? I mean, like, I'm not for one to take stuff down. Like, I like to leave stuff up, but sometimes I'm just like, I don't want stuff up if I'm unhappy with how it turned out. There's also survival, assassinates. They changed the assassination missions a lot from when I played. So, let me go to Mars. So, there's disruption 15 to 20. These guys are weak as hell. Like I said, I'll do more Warframe content probably in the farther future, but Warframe content is honestly just meant to be like white noise and genocide. And also big numbers too. Like, I love seeing people who play Warframe and then they're like, I'm gonna aim for 10 million damage, and then they hit that 10 million damage and it's coming out of a machine gun. And what are you? Oh god. He's fat and ugly and I don't like it.
Attack us and we will counter.
This is really weird doing a disruption like this, and I've never done this one on this planet. I'm definitely gonna go for an hour though. And then swap. Like I said, I don't want to be that one YouTuber that's like, everyone's like, oh man, it's just like My Hero Ultra Rumble, and I feel like trying to be a My Hero Ultra Rumble YouTuber. Like, there's nothing wrong with that, but I feel like it's very limiting content-wise.
Wakey, wakey. Here we go.
I just coughed up something gross. Ugh. The human body is gross. One moment. Let me do that so I don't die.
Can't do anything about that.
Get my water bottle.
You'll just have to wear it. Maybe I can catch the next one.
Anyway, so I also had other stuff too. I want to do, like, there was this game called Once Human. I don't say it's Rust-like, but it's pretty Rust-like. In the sense that it's like, it's on a server, you go play, you build up a base, you go shoot stuff, you kill stuff, you do more stuff. And it's got, like, stats and levels and other junk. And viewers could come join, but also I'm just like, no one knows what Once Human is, and I'm not even know if it's gonna do well. There's a lot of games I want to do, but a lot of the time I just think to myself, that's not going to do well. Because there's, like, some Twitch streamer that I watch, too, like some of them. Because I like to look at other Twitch streamers, see what they're doing. And it's just like, they'll try and do Elden Ring, and I'm like, they're doing Elden Ring, and they know what they're doing. And if I do Elden Ring, and I don't know what I'm doing, it's just going to be like, what's it called? Either rage content or people just coming in and telling me how bad I am, like I'm Queso, with fat jokes. But unlike Queso, I won't be making money each time someone says a fat joke. I know he doesn't make money each time he says a fat joke, but goddamn, like,
Move and strike. We have to win this.
he just absolutely just cashes out. There's no way he doesn't.
Safety's off. We kicked a clown car. Here we go.
Huh. Part of me, now the more I talk about Elden Ring, I'm thinking more and more, I'm like, it might be time to just transition to Elden Ring and give it a go. And I just magnetized all their bones. Did he just, like, rocket jump?
You're about due for more of those interference routines. Demo units too.
Come on.
Oh, there's the guy I got a murder. Come on. No, Chicken Nugget killed him. I like that his name's Chicken Nugget. Alright, so here's another enemy. So, disruptions. I always get caught up in the murder and talking and just kind of vibe. So I always do survival missions, which are just missions you do to where you just kind of sit around and live as long as you can, just getting loot and getting periodic rewards every 5 minutes. They're really good for getting resources.
That thing blows and you
For your
can't kiss the
magical
fire.
3D printer that makes warframes and guns and many other things.
That was a close one.
And probably all the bullets we use too. We use a lot of bullets. Like a lot of bullets. Who do warframes even get all their bullets? What is the best way to use Red Dobby? The best way to use Red Dobby is probably like balls to the wall method, or like get the jump on somebody that doesn't know you're there yet.
Stupidity comes great reward. What do you reckon?
So I would say if you're close enough, I would definitely like alpha and then beta and make sure you have the gamma activated. And then to be mindful of when your gamma is about to expire, because if it's about to expire and it's level 9 and you get real close to them, you can just evaporate their health bar. But I feel like there's a bunch of YouTube videos out there to tell you, you know, the most ideal positionings for Red Dobby. But I feel like Red Dobby's positionings are the same as Purple Dobby, to where it's just like confined spaces are his friends, or hallways, where he can really just like blast people down. What's balls to the wall? You know, it's like pedal to the metal, absolutely flooring it. But I say balls to the wall because I don't know why. I just one day started saying it, and it's just now something I just say randomly, and then one day I'll probably just stop saying it. But it's like pedal to the metal. Absolutely flooring it. But I just like balls to the wall. I don't know. It's just, it brings a smile to my face every time I say it. I'm not even sure if it's a saying that other people say. I'm not even sure where I even got it from.
We have to win this.
You know, it's like full send. You know what I find is happens a lot of times in PvP games, and I feel like it's really difficult for some people when some people are playing a PvP game and they can't decide whether they want to be a part of that fight or out of it. Like, players that jump into a fight and... what's the word I'm looking for?
Feeling lucky?
They're not committed to the fight, and as soon as it goes a little bit bad, they start to run. It falls apart, like, immediately. What I mean by that is, like, if you're playing a team-based game, and when your teammates are like, we can take them, and then that teammate immediately, after losing a third of his health bar, runs back to spawn, and you're out there just having to 1v3, while he runs away because he got touched a little bit. He wasn't committed to the fight. And obviously at some points too with the fight, you have to be like, alright, this is a losing battle, let's backpedal and get out of here. But I find that a lot of like random gamers and people that play like team-based games, they don't full send, they don't commit to the choice they make a lot of the time. And I feel like if more people, like, committed to the choice, games would go better. Like, there's been so many times where I'm playing a game, and I'm like, my random's like, alright, we got this, or he just jumps in, and I'm like, alright, I got him. I'm backing him up. And I jump in, and then he jumped out, and I'm like, and then he's just, like, sitting in a corner, just, like, medding up, and I'm like, dude, I'm like, I died. I had them both at 1, and all he had to do was be there and breathe on them, and that fight would have been over. And it's just one of those things where I'm like, people just need to commit. I'm gonna hop in a few matches and nuke people right now. Nuking people with Red Dobby's great. you can use the gamma like a pushback. Yeah, but I wouldn't use it too much because the gamma takes a chunk of your health bar each time you hit it. So you can toggle it on and off, but there is like the initial price of doing it, so you can't just spam it. Which I thought you could spam it, but you can't. And it feels really weird to talk about a different game while playing a different game, if that makes sense. This guy's trying to leave.
Smart move. Lock and load.
Yeah, I think the small pulses on his gamma, or when he takes a certain amount of damage, which is really stupid. How many relics did I get? I got a few relics right there. This is what I want right here in Warframe. Because there's a special trader that comes every other week. And after you crack that and you get duplicate junk, you can sell it and get more junk. And then get more limited time like mods and swag and gear and cool stuff. And that's what I'm trying to build up. I know there's another disruption around. Here we go. This is what I wanted. Disruption Grenier 34 to 38. Useless, unless my team in us is low, I just go in the middle and damage everyone and dip. Yeah, that's a good thing, you know, if you want to get that one last hit.
Operator, incoming transmission. It's from Fortuna.
What else? There's also just like a bunch of like, you don't understand how many games I have like in the ready to be streamed, and part of me is like, I could put all these games out now and just have a 24-hour just stream that goes on for a full 24 hours, and I just go through all the games, or I played Elden Ring for 24 hours.
Give that console the old bypass so we can get this thing started.
But I don't want to have an Elden Ring stream for 24 hours and, you know, do it and no one shows up and they're like, man, what are you doing? And I'm like, oh, I'm still doing Elden Ring, or I'm still doing this or that. And I feel like I keep talking about it, but that's just because it's been on my mind, and I got yanked away from my computer earlier, so I wasn't able to stream earlier, and it's just been on my mind. And you know, part of streaming too for me is just like just being able to talk and just like get stuff out of my brain, because it's not good to have too much stuff in your brain. People will tell you, be like, well, I mean, like, you want all the good stuff, like the smart stuff, but you don't want all the, you know, self-conscious stuff that just kind of tears you down. It's not good. It's not healthy to have it. And if you throw it out, I like to imagine it's just, to me, it's just like you throw it out, it don't matter. 500 subs, 24 hours. That would be something I'd really want to do. Stream special. It could be. If people want that. You know, I think school's starting soon again.
Let's go on the offensive.
So I feel like having a 24-hour stream, when school starts would be ridiculous. I'm just gonna break this. Shoot him in the face.
Looks like Alec was so keen to make the sale he didn't close every back door. Greed makes a person sloppy, hotshot. Remember that?
Cooldown cards do help special action. A lot of people are like, no, it doesn't. It's like, it does 120%. It helps. I've seen it go faster. Like, I got a level 5 purple card, and I was just like, let's see how fast this is, and I timed it, and I'm like, and it does go faster. Like, in a lot of the games where I'm playing Bakugos, if I have a cooldown card, you'll see me pop it to get my special action burst up, and then to keep my... to stay airborne, basically.
Not going home yet. We just got here.
I love this pulse ability. It doesn't do much, because magnetized damage is kind of bad. And that's what all this Warframe does. But it's just like an EMP pulse. It goes out, and it recharges ally shields.
There's that. And then
Magnetized bones. Come on. Give me the triangle key. Triangle goes in the triangle hole.
you still could. Smart move.
Or no triangles go in the triangle hole. That's okay. Don't need triangles. Triangles are for nerds anyways. Who cares if they're the strongest structure? Almost, strong structural integrity, you know? Triangles are lame. I don't know where I'm going with this. I'm just kind of talking out my butt. Talking out my butt. Talking out my butt. Butt. I also feel super slow today too, because I no longer have caffeine. I am out of caffeine, and I wish I had caffeine so goddamn, so badly I want it. Oh. So, this stream is about an hour, and I can live with that. So, I want to thank you so much for watching, Bobby. You came at the beginning, and you watched to the end, and I appreciate it. And you gave me some opinions, you gave me some of your thoughts. And that's what I really need, you know? Having fresh perspectives is what I love, and it really helps me figure out what I need to do next. So thank you so much, and I'm going to... I think you like the caffeine too much. No, it's only when I'm tired. But, yeah. I want to get a little gauge on the Warframe stream, too. Like, you know when I did Monster Prom, and... what else did I do? I did a different game. I wanted to gauge how much people would do it, but Warframe will come back in the future. Don't you worry if you enjoyed the Warframe content. And it sucks that I'm only streaming a lot shorter today. But that's it, so thank you so much for watching, and if you enjoyed, like and subscribe. I won't do my whole streamer thing at the end. Just thank you so much for watching, and I stream every day at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time or after, and I try uploading every day. So thank you, and goodbye.